Recognizing and addressing the dynamics of toxic relationship is very crucial to our well-being. Seeking professional help and guidance when navigating a toxic relationship is very essential. However, when necessary and if necessary, disengage from a toxic relationship. Any day, anytime, a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. Welcome once again to my channel, Relationship Matters with Modupe Eka. Today we want to look at 7 signs of a toxic relationship. A toxic relationship is characterized by harmful, negative, and emotionally draining dynamics between two individuals. It often involves patterns of behavior that undermine the well-being of one or both partners. Now let's look at key indicators of a toxic relationship. 1. Lack of communication. Difficulty in expressing yourself or miscommunicating with your partner can be an indicator that the relationship is toxic. In any relationship, you should feel free to communicate. You should be able to communicate without fear of being bullied or embarrassed. When you cannot freely communicate, be yourself and talk about things, what you feel like, and express yourself in clear, unambiguous way. Take note, it could be a sign of a toxic relationship. 2. Controlling behavior. When one partner is constantly controlling your behavior, whether through manipulation, possessiveness, or dictating decision, is a sign that you may be in a toxic relationship. Relationships are supposed to be mutually beneficial. It is not supposed to be one partner dictating the rules of the game all the time. So when you find out that your partner is constantly dictating how you should behave, he's constantly telling you this is what you should do, whether by coercing you or manipulating you, stop and check. It can be a sign of a toxic relationship. 3. Unhealthy criticism. A toxic relationship can be marked by unhealthy criticism, belittling and or criticizing you all the time. When your partner is constantly criticizing you, belittling you, and criticizing you all the time, this is another sign that you may be involved in a toxic relationship. 4. Lack of trust. Suspicion, jealousy, and general absence of trust can erode the foundation of any relationship. It is on trust that a good relationship is built. So where there is suspicion, where you are constantly being criticized, when there is a general lack of trust, your partner seems not to believe you, there is a problem. No relationship can be built on mistrust. Trust is an important cornerstone for every relationship. 5. Unresolved conflicts. Inability to resolve conflict constructively, which usually leads to tension and resentment, is a big problem. In every relationship, 2 people involved should be able to resolve their conflicts. Conflicts are a necessary part of any relationship. So, if you are still having it at the tooting stage, you are unable to resolve your conflicts constructively, then it is a sign of a toxic relationship. 6. Emotional abuse. Any form of abuse whether physical, emotional, or verbal abuse, should not be tolerated. It is a sure indicator that your relationship is toxic. Don't ignore these red flags. A lot of time people come and say the man changed or the woman changed after we got married. No, nobody changes after marriage. Marriage only bring out or emphasize those qualities that are already in you. So watch out for these red flags. Finally, isolation. When one partner wants to isolate you from family or friends and try to keep you and say, no, don't go to this person, I don't want you to interact with this person, and you know what isolation is, then it is a sign of a toxic relationship. Relationship should be balanced. We should be free to express ourselves and interact with people around us. So once your partner starts asking you to isolate yourself, watch out. It is a sign of a toxic relationship. Today we have talked about the signs and recognizing toxic relationship. We have looked into what a toxic relationship is. We have looked into what toxic relationship is because at a last hangout that I had, people were asking me, how do I know I'm in a toxic relationship? At times, some people don't really mean it. It's just that they love me. It's just that this person wants me to just be connected with her. She doesn't want me to be with another person. It's just that she's just jealous, which is a sign of love. Jealousy is not a sign of love. So watch out. Don't go into marriage with a toxic person. I said at the beginning of this video, a broken relationship is always better than a broken marriage. So it's good for us all to look at the signs and make sure and talk about our concerns in any relationship. Navigating it with a guardian is very important, but when necessary, please feel free to break a toxic relationship. Until I come your way another time, remember, a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. See you next time. Bye.